Hey everyone, welcome back to more of Aloha from Hyrule. And now that we have the red ring, things should be a little bit easier. So I can actually do some backtracking at this point. Clear out some levels that I actually left behind intentionally because this kind of makes things a little easier. Now you are gonna need some money for level 4, but you know, I had those, I think there are 2 100 rupee things I haven't even gotten yet, so I do have a lot of extra cash on hand. Now I skipped this level 4 for my own reasons. It's actually quite difficult for when you first go into that place. I mean, not that you need your red ring and stuff to get through it, it just makes things a little bit easier. But I figure, you know, the item from level 4 actually isn't that useful, so it's kind of why I can get away with that. I mean, I'm not even sure if I really stepped foot in level 4 at all. I probably just skipped right by it. Now, what is helpful is that you have a refill spot right below the, you know, the level itself, so you can always exit if you need to and, you know, get some refills and go back in. Now, again, what this guy mentions about level 4, you might want to get some, like a pen and a piece of paper for this. Because it's actually very confusing. And it's all a matter of remembering which ways are the correct paths. So I already got a dig dogger from the word go. Not that difficult though. Now you really do want to look in this room a little more carefully. There's actually a key, and since I came in here with 2 keys, I gotta make sure I come out of this level with 2 keys. And the red ring is gonna give me a lot more tanking power, so probably not as concerned. Now, there are a lot of armor statues in this place, most of them obviously having nothing in them. You do have to, I think there are a few secrets hidden under in some of the rooms. Now, for example, if you go down this door, it actually takes you right back to the start. So it's kind of confusing. And thus the piece of paper might help you a little bit with this, just to map stuff out. And if you go up here, this is kind of why... God, this patch is annoying. It's freaking flooding on me, huh? Going where I am, trying to swarm me. It's a lot easier with a few of my own little tricks. Yeah, this is a little bit excessive for level 4. Honestly. 2 Patras already, and you'll probably only have a white sword at this point. So, again, if you really get beaten up, you probably just exit the level, go to the refill spot, and just, you know, go back in and take another shot at this. Okay, so this one, you know, you can't go left, obviously. You actually can go up, and the interesting thing is it takes you to that room to the left. So it's very weird. This level really does not follow much logic at all. It doesn't take you up, you actually went, the room right to the left. I mean, I'm not sure about this. It's really confusing, and like, unless you write down lots of notes. Oh, thank goodness for plenty of hearts. Okay, so... Actually, if you go up here first... Yeah, this can get a little bit annoying, kind of a mixture of bubbles in this place. Not that big a deal that I can take a lot better. Now this room, you're gonna have to push, I forgot which block you have to push, but you have to move enough Armo statues out of the way to make room for that. And this is where you find the red candle. And again, kind of why I skipped this, because it's not that useful. I mean, I can certainly get by without that thing. And not too much in this room. Not that big an issue to take out this stuff. Now this is a maze path, and I think down is the way out. So the hint is in these Armo statues, and you know the end direction can't be left because you just came for that direction. So in this case you just go 3 times left. And then the last one going up to get out of this little maze. And this one, another couple patches. I mean, I'm not sure. This is a little excessive for this early a level. I mean, I can understand you've got the magic sword here going through this place. I mean, I can understand that difficulty, but this, you only got a white sword at the best. So I'm not sure, this is a little excessive. Then again, I'm coming in with a lot more extra stuff as well, so kind of even stuff out a little bit. So if you actually go upwards, again, it doesn't take you straight up. It actually, you go up and left a space, so it's really confusing. There's not really a simple explanation for half of this. And then I'm not sure why You know, you're gonna have to take hits to get through this. Now, this is not a very good room formation, honestly. Very cramped room, no room to really do anything. And, you know, you can raft on certain paths, and it's kind of confusing. Although you're not supposed to have the stepladder anyway. I mean, I think this takes you to the... yeah, it takes you to the bombs that, you know, I don't really need at this point. Kinda sucks that you have to take hits to free up the upper path here. It was kind of crappy, but whatever, I can take the hits. Now this room, you know, if it doesn't really spell out what's in this room, literally spells out key. And no tricks there. There really is a key in this room. Alright, so after you get that key... yeah, again, the doors lead you to some really weird spots. You just... again, writing down notes, you know, may help you out a little bit. Alright, so now we can head on upwards, where we find, basically, we're finding a lot of boss enemies in this place. It's like a boss gauntlet, it's only level 4. Now, it's a little bit excessive for this early in the game. Look at this, I mean, you're literally fighting everything you could find at this point. Now, if you go right... actually, let's just show you. Yeah, it takes you, backwards a little bit. I mean, I'm not really sure about this. It's just really confusing to really get through this place. So actually what you need to do is actually look for a stairway in this room. Well, I guess this is more puzzle-based, I suppose. This might be taking it a little bit far on that. Not as hard when you just write some notes down. Alright, so... if you go back left, it just literally takes you back left. Down takes you back a couple rooms or something. So we'll go this way, and at least we are making some ground. Now, at least this is good for refills. Although you're not supposed to have the ladder at this point, so I can kind of shortcut a lot of this little zigzag room. And obviously, you know, you can't go right. I think that's just a infinite loop or something. Okay, this room, all you have to do is just go down, since all the armor statues are at the bottom end of the room. Just go down 4 times to get through this maze. Now this is a little bit kind of a jerkish move. Pretty much trapped in that room. Other than that, it's not too difficult to get through that. And this one, again, the armor statues kind of point you which way you need to go. And I go figure out to be wall masters. I don't think there's anything else in this room. If you go right, I believe that just leads you back to the left room, actually. So you actually just want to head on up. And really not much in this room, just a bunch of Pole's voice. That's kind of your so-called boss of this level. So, you know, you might be complaining, oh, there's no boss in this level. I mean, look at what you had to battle just to get to this point. You know, 2 pairs of Patras, at least a couple Manhandlas, some Gomas, a Gleeok. I mean, basically almost every boss you can find. So, I mean, you really had to endure enough trouble just to get to that point. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of exploration. You know, there's actually some spaces I never even touched yet. I think this one just had money in it. And there are a few places you can actually, use your candle on. I think some of them are money penalties, but I'm not really needing money right now. I don't think there's anything on these screens. Again, the usefulness of this red candle is that you can use it as many times as you want. Because you imagine you have to back off one screen at a time. You only can burn like one bush. And it gets really annoying. I don't think there's anything on this screen. And I don't think there's anything on this screen either. You think there would be, as a kind of a mess of enemies to go through. And this screen, have to try to remember which screens have the stuff in it. Nothing too important. I think that one was a hint for the maze. And this one I think is a door repair charge. Just to show that off. At least I'm getting some of my money back. And this one... I never remember where to burn on this. And you imagine doing this one candle use at a time? I mean, imagine how long that would take. You know, you might as well just show this while we're at it. And here you got pretty much the same screen. Kind of amusingly, you'll burn the same spot. And this is where you can just buy some supplies in case you don't have your meat or something. Because you are going to need like a couple pieces of meat throughout this game, so... Alright, this one... I'm trying to remember where you burn on this. I mean, that's kind of tricky to get that one. Because you can barely use the candle on the screen there just to get to that corner. Alright, we can at least get back some of our lost cash there. And this one's a clue for the magic sword location on the lower right part of the map. You know, you go through the big giant gauntlet of enemies there. And this one had the heart container, I believe. Alright, nothing to do in this area, so I'm probably just gonna probably go to level 6 next, I suppose. We just do them in order. I always forget which warp leads where. I mean, I think eventually if you just keep taking the same warp, you'll eventually get to wherever corner or area you want to get to. Again, I've already explored all this, so just look at the prior parts to see what's in them. Most of it's not that significant. More just like FYI stuff. And again, I think this one you just keep going east. I think you have to pay for that information. Alright, so back in level 6, after, the first time we only spent like a minute just getting the magic wand. Now we can actually go into this place and clear it in its entirety, so it should be a little bit easier with some better equipment. Alright, so next we will head on to level 6. Alright, see you guys later.